Oh boy. Oh boy. Yep. Cinco de Wormy. Cinco de Wormo is actually the name of my birthday. Anyway. Um, well, happy race day. Let's take a poll. Cheers. And see if we can make some money. Taking a poll. I will be finishing both of these. That's better. So Carson Osevar pulled it. Is it only on X? No, it says it should be on YouTube as well. It is on YouTube, I think. Yeah, thanks, Richard. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right, Carson Hocevar. Well, this kid's just fast. It's you know, is anyone shocked that Hocevar pulled it? I guess I'm not. Yeah, we're live. Okay. Carson Hocevar. He's fast. Didn't know that he was going to pull it, but I'm kind of not shocked that he did. Let's see. In practice, good in the short run, fell off a little bit, made an adjustment. I think that they got it a lot better. I do not like Briscoe over Logano today. I don't like that at all. I don't know. Is this the race where I'm curious to see Hocevar kind of have the lead? Is Byron just going to take it from him? Is he even going to lead a lap, or is he going to be in the mix all day? Is he going to fall off to fifth, and then is he going to race his way back to the front? Like, I don't know. This is the first time I've seen Hocevar kind of up front. What's going to happen with Hocevar today? I just don't know. Took some 35-1 on reopen. Not sure. Yeah, it's kind of like, play him to win, but it's really tough to maybe play him and stuff where it's like, I just need to have a solid run today. Yeah, Hocevar fighting his pit crew all day. Jason, he could be good all day. This will be a really good test because there's other fast cars that qualified well. You got Larson and Byron qualified in the top 4. Those guys are going to be fast. So it'll be interesting to see what Hocevar does if he gets out front. Yeah, there's some dinger top 10 plus 450 out there. First stall should help Hocevar. Yeah. Time to play Hocevar. Yeah. He had to play Hocevar before practicing qualifying. But William Byron. I actually don't like Byron today. I don't know. Is that going to come back to bite me? Maybe. I took Larson against him at -125. I don't know. He didn't look that great in practice. He went in, made an adjustment, didn't look that great after. So I don't know. I don't think Byron's going to be he's going to be around all day. It's William Byron. I don't see him I don't know, driving up through the field if he loses track position. Like Larson, if he loses track position, will drive back through the field. Zane top 4s. Yeah, I went against Byron but I only faded him with Larson at -125. Yeah, I know. That's a good point, Ryan. I may have ruined his career by saying that he's the next Jimmy Johnson. I don't think he's won a race since. No, he won the Daytona 500, but that was luck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like Byron today. I did fade him with Larson. Yeah, great day for racing for sure. Austin Cindric. He looked good. I don't know what else to say about Cindric other than he was good short and long run. I know that Bob Hocker's picked him today. I think in order for him to win, it will have to be a scenario how he won before at Gateway, when just Blaney ran out of fuel somehow at Bell Balloon Engine. They opened him at 100. Is it wrong to say I trust Cindric more than Hocevar? No, I think that would be accurate statement. I think that it's an accurate statement to say Cindric we trust him more than Hocevar, right? We trust him more than Hocevar. Reddick, maybe. Reddick, he might be good. Austin Cindric. So I do think Cindric's good. I just hate where he's priced in matchups, Larson, I mean, do I need to talk about Larson? He's going to be fast. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not even going to say anything else. Larson's going to be fast. The other thing is if I were to tell you that someone's going to like, who's going to lead the most laps today? Larson's like minus 150, in my opinion, to lead the most laps. What's on Bovada? Oh, 9-1. Yeah. That is a sick Jordan scheme. I'll give him that. I like Reddick's scheme. I'm not going to talk about Larson. He's going to be fast. I agree, Blake. It's hard at Texas because it's so edgy. You can be out when you slip, and it's not like you're going to make it back out on the track if you have an accident here. Let's see. Yeah, Blaney. We'll get to Blaney. Michael McDowell, actually really shocked at his qualifying. I don't think he looked good. I expect him to fade. We all expect Michael McDowell to fade. However, this is a place where if you do kind of get track position and you just maybe you kind of just stay ahead of, just kind of stay in the mix all day, he could probably hang out in the top 10. I don't think he's fast. I thought he fell off. I didn't think he had that much short run speed either. But it is a place where you can make your car wide. You think about the places where if you ever steal track position or you somehow just get track position and you make your car wide and it's hard to pass, it's a very narrow racetrack. These cars are wide. They have a lot of grip. I don't know. I feel like him and Logano were guys that just kind of can make it stick. I don't know. Does that make sense? But he wasn't that good in practice. Ty Gibbs looked great in practice. Long run, he was there. I don't know. Ty Gibbs looked good. His price, it was kind of obvious, whenever they get the little thing out and they show the graph or whatever, the secret's out, right? So when he opened way shorter than he should have, in my opinion. So, I just don't trust Ty Gibbs. Does anybody trust Ty Gibbs? This is like the 5th time he's looked the fastest in practice. You got some top 5 on Gibbs? Watermelon surprised us with a win. I do not think that's happening. Nigel, it's okay, you're late. You trust Ty. You do not trust Ty Gibbs. No one trusts Ty. I just think that's crazy. Dude, I don't see all the comments are just no. Cindric, Hocevar, and Cindric, Hocevar, and then Gibbs. Yeah, I don't trust Ty. And I just think he's overvalued right now, and he could be out of the race early. I'm staying away. I've only played even you didn't bet Ty, Jason says. All right. Josh Berry. Well, again, I don't think he looked that strong in practice. He was good for 1 lap and then fell off. I thought he had spotty lap times, which usually shows an inconsistent car. But I also thought that this guy was going to suck at Vegas, and he won. So I am gun shy with Josh Berry. The 1 lap speed was there. 1 lap speed was there. He showed it in practice. He showed it also in qualifying. I just don't know if he's going to be a lead lap car or not, or is he going to be up there racing for the win? I have no idea. Berry's a survivor. KFB over Ross. Oh, hey, Jacob. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, I don't think Chastain. Penske brought some cars. Yeah, that's a good point. Penske. Denny Hamlin. I don't know where to put Denny Hamlin this week. Just 1 long run in practice. I like that, but I don't know. Does anybody have a feel on Denny? I don't. Denny, you can get him at 10-1 at DraftKings right now. If you were to say you're taking Denny Hamlin at 10-1 on a 1.5-mile track, I'd say, okay, that's Denny could win the race. I don't know if you know this or not, but Denny Hamlin could win. I just don't know where his car's at. Took some Denny at 11. Good price in that. Yeah, good point on the pit crew being a weapon. Yeah, maybe he's the one better. I just don't know where his car is. I certainly think Denny is going to have the ability to win the race. But, I still can't say, well, if there's a late caution and he wins the race off pit road, because I don't think people will pit if there's a late caution. Denny's 12 on Bovada. Man, we're getting up there. Yeah, we're getting to like the auto buy price on Denny. Like he gets to 13 or 14 and wow, okay, I guess we got to take him, you know. But I just don't know where his car is. But he'll get better. And the fact he stayed out there that whole practice, I think that's good. That's good for Denny. Or it's at least a good sign. Bubba Wallace, I thought he was going to be better in practice. Short run speed, but fell off. I thought he was going to be better than he is. Yeah, don't we think Denny and Gale studied what Tyrone did in practice, or at least got? Yeah, maybe. I will not speak of Blaney. The 11 improves. Yeah, the 11 gets better throughout the race. He's just around. I thought Bubba was going to be better. If anyone has a feel on Bubba, if anything, I think he's a little worse than we typically see him here at Texas. Like he's had a chance to win here in the past. I'm not on Bubba or against him. If anything, I'd be against Bubba today. AJ Allmendinger looked pretty solid in practice. And he just kind of hangs around that plus 450 on some PPHs. It's a pretty good deal, top 10. Pretty good deal. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think he's going to win the race. Alex Bowman. I don't know. I don't know. Alex Bowman. I don't know. What does everyone's feel on Alex Bowman? I thought he was just kind of whatever in practice. You know, I don't know. Homestead Dinger. Yeah. Bowman at 25. Guys, you guys know how this works. Nothing on or against 48. Yeah, he's just kind of going to be around. Like, I just expect him to kind of race top, 8 to 12th all day. Let's see. Where is, oh, yeah. Yeah, Chastain was not good. Where are we at? Chris Buescher. Went out a little later in practice. Touts love the 48. Really? What am I missing on that? Ross, I don't think Ross was good in practice, but I could be wrong. Where am I at? Come on. Chris Buescher. I like Chris Buescher's prices. I think that I like Chris Buescher's prices. I think he got his car better. In practice, he was good on the short and the long run. I actually thought he's 17 over. Yeah, 17. I agree with that. I like Buescher. His outright price is there. I think this will be a good day for Chris Buescher in the 17 team. Top Ford plus 750. Yeah, Zane Smith. I don't know. I never know with this guy. His speed did not look there. I don't know. I think Zane's probably going to run 18th today, if I had to guess. Nothing on him nor against him. Justin Haley or Eric Jones. Let's see. Where's old Jonesy boy here on my notes? A lot of fall off. I don't think he's gonna be that good. Jones, Justin Haley. Where's Justin Haley here? Yeah, I don't know. I can't imagine you feel like you've upgraded when you lose Rodney Childers. Does Riley Herbst ever get a win in NASCAR? Maybe not the Cup Series. Let's see. Chris Bell. I think Chris Bell stinks today. And he was bad at Vegas. He was bad at Homestead. Is he going to be bad today at Texas? I don't like Chris Bell today. I'm gun shy. There's a matchup. There's a matchup with him and Blaney. I want to take Blaney in that, but I also don't trust Blaney. Like, no one trusts. How do you trust Ryan Blaney? You know he's going to be fast. I know. That's the one I was looking at. Yeah, Blaney minus 125 over Bell. Don't mind Jones today. Yeah. Reddick over Bell. I don't think I just don't think Bell's been that fast on 1.5 mile tracks. Reddick. I guess Reddick was pretty good in practice. I don't think he was great on the short run, but good on the long run. Very little fall off. I thought he was pretty good. Like people that are on Reddick today, I completely agree with that. Like, yes, sure. I don't love his price short because I feel like you could probably get him longer if you wait, especially if Larson gets to the lead. If Larson gets to the lead, he's gonna be minus 130, like 100 laps into the race or 80 laps into the race. Yeah. So maybe wait on Reddick. Gregson, I don't know if this is a place where if anyone kind of gets in the top 10 or you steal track position, you can probably hang around there for a while. This is also a place where I feel like, Gregson backs it into the wall. Yeah, I don't like Gregson. Austin Dillon, I don't know. Not good. But to a top 10, 4-1, okay. I feel like there's a lot of guys that if they just get in the top 10 for like 40 laps, anyone can kind of hang out there. Yeah, but I just feel like for whatever reason, the DNF is like you got to circle a few guys, a Hocevar, a Gregson, like those aggressive guys that have that risk reward. Texas is not a risk reward place. It's so edgy, and guys just lose the back end and end up like Larson did on a late restart after dominating all day. Cole Custer. Man, there was a matchup I saw where it was Custer versus Jesse Love. Those two cars aren't in the same zip code. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I played Priest before practice and qualifying, just out of principle. He was 150-1 and like 5-1 top, 4.5-1 top 10. So I took that just because I don't think an RFK car should be that price. I didn't think he was going to win, or I just like, hey, I might as well just bet this. And then I just took the Larson over Byron. That's it. So it's as much as I want to just come back and start firing right away on when we come back from Talladega in an off week. You come back to Texas? No, thanks. No thanks. So I'm very light today. I'll be doing mostly live betting. I do not see an outright scenario where I'm just, unless Denny gets up a little bit higher. But even that, I don't know. Probably only live for me. Let's see. Riley Herbst. Riley. Where is he? I don't know. I do think yesterday probably helped him a little bit, but Custer's minus 170 against the Love Machine. Yeah. Who's the first to hit the bump in 4 and crash? Anyone. Could be anyone. I would say Gregson being my number one. My first retirement, I would say, or like Hocevar on lap 1. I don't have that data, no. How many times Larson or any other driver wrecks on each track of the season? No, I don't have that. Chase Briscoe. Let's talk about Chase here. I thought he was I don't know. I don't think that Toyota's, it's weird because Gibbs is so fast and then Bell doesn't look that good and Briscoe doesn't really look that good. Nuke, what's going on? I don't know. I don't trust Chase Briscoe at this point. Qualifying 22nd and then 19 is, that's downright embarrassing. Like you should be faster than that. Should I ask? Well, yeah, dude, something's not right. That 19 team needs to perform better. Ty Dillon, I don't know. I have no take on Ty Dillon. Slow. I guess I could say that. Yeah, first to retire, first DNF market would be fun. All right, Blaney. Damn it. Damn you, Ryan Blaney. I mean, does he get to the lead? Like, are we going to actually see a race today where Ryan Blaney and Kyle Larson actually are racing for the win? Can we just get that? Because both those idiots never make it to the finish line. Like, someone's always out. Yeah. Yeah, the inability to pass with 62 cautions in 5 years. Yeah, that's the we were talking about this before, like early on. The over-under for cautions is 11.5, and the over is juiced. Like, there's going to be a point in this race where I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have much on this race. Yeah. Rock meet hard place. 18-1 Ty Dillon top 10 is intriguing at best. But does Blaney get there? Blaney's going to have a fast car. That's not a secret. Does he get there? I don't know. Yeah. If it weren't for bad luck, yeah. Yeah, get to Kez top 10, but yeah, dude, what a bad qualifying. Yeah, if Blaney gets there, I think that there's like he could take control of the race. I feel like it's Larson and Blaney's speed right now on 1.5-mile tracks. I mean, what is he going to get there? I don't know. Is he going to? Yeah, Blaney's down to 650. Yeah, if Blaney survives here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He's going to make all those passes to under green and then lose them on pit road and then lose his mind. Yeah, that's a good point, Jacob. When was the last time Blaney was passed? Yeah. When was the last time Blaney was passed? Like, he just hasn't been passed. Like, I can't remember the last time someone passed Blaney. Ugh, whatever. I mean, it is crazy. Like, Homestead 2024. Was that the last time? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's been a long time. Yeah, on pit road, he's passed all the time. Suarez, man, I think Trackhouse has just been struggling. Lots of fall off. Yeah, when he ran out of gas or his engine blew, like he's just been so fast. Suarez, Kyle Busch. What a kind of sleepy weekend out of Kyle Busch. Where is this guy? Kyle Busch. Actually, decent long run speed, just no fire off speed. So I feel like I don't know if he's gonna be able to pass. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard for me to put my finger on Kyle Busch these days. I'd like to see him be fast again, but qualifying 26th back there with the Squirrels at Texas, he did have some good long run speed. I will agree with that. He did have some good long run speed. I'm just concerned that if you don't okay, so the long run, your pit windows was a 52 to 60 laps or whatever ish. So he's going to be fast for the last 20 laps. I mean, that's not enough time. Yeah, clean air. That's the other thing too, is there was a lot of traffic out there. KFP, he can disappear. There's a lot of guys that disappear. The guy that I don't think will be disappearing is Joey Logano. I think Logano is going to be good today. I like the 22. I like his prices. Does he get there? I don't know. I think he can. You name your son Brexton. I think Logano's going to be good. And it just, I don't know. It's for whatever reason, I think he's going to be strong. Well, for whatever reason, it's like because he looked good in practice. And I don't know. This is just a Logano type track. Yeah, got to get track position. He like the only car that we know can really the only two cars that we really know that can drive through the field. I guess you want to throw Hamlin in there, but it's Ryan Blaney and Kyle Larson. So it's like those guys, if they get out front, they're going to be fast. Then there's guys like Logano who's going to need to steal track position, but once he gets that track position, I think he'll keep it because I do think he's fast. I do not see him flying through the field, but I do think he's going to be strong. Yeah, that's the other thing too. He could always stay out or pit. I don't know. Are tires going to matter? It seemed like tires matter, kind of. They definitely mattered in the Xfinity race. Okay. So I like Logano. John Hummer, But Chase Elliott, 29th. What? I don't know. Definitely not as good as Larson. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this Chase Elliott. Another guy I find very difficult. I think Cindric falls off a cliff like he's done so many times looking solid in practice. I think Cindric's a little better this year than last year. Obviously. I think Cindric's a pretty good driver. I don't know if he can run with the big dogs, but he looked good in practice, and I don't think he's going to fall off. Here's the problem. If Cindric loses track position, I don't think he can drive back through the field. He has to kind of stay up front all day. You know, there's only a couple guys that I feel like drive through the field. Chase, I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked if he was decent towards the end of the day, like he was in the top 10, but ultimately I got no feel for this guy. Brad Keselowski, pretty inconsistent lap times. I don't think Brad was good, but I also, you know, you look at the 17, maybe they take some stuff from that team and maybe they're a little faster, but I don't like Brad. Qualified terrible. Ross Chastain looked pretty slow. Not good. Bowman over Elliott. Yeah, what price did you get that? Yeah, the 6 is good. I always say the 6 and the 22 are pretty good at holding track position if they can get it. Oh, okay. Bowman was plus 110. When did you play that? Is that still that price? Seems interesting. Mildly intriguing. Gallivers. We got any Gallivers in here? I don't think he's gonna be driving up to the field. Logano's minus 105 against Elliott. The thing with Elliott though is, man, he just finishes races. No Gallivers today. There he is. Ryan Preece, I mean, I have a little bias towards him just because I thought I was getting a good price. I don't think I don't know where this is going to be at for the 60 team. I just think he shouldn't be 150 to 1. See a new let's see. Ricky Stenhouse, Jesse Love. Jesse Love looked significantly slower than everyone else, with Cody Ware and Chad Fensom obviously the slowest. Yeah, Priest rug pulled me too. All right, well, where are we at? Thank you, Brian. I don't know. Do I got to pick a winner now? Jeez. Without picking Larson and Blaney. I mean, I think Larson wins. He's going to lead the most laps, but I won't pick Larson just because I know everyone hates it when I pick Larson. Blaney or Larson is who I want to pick, but I'm not. I'll go Busher. I'll go Busher. I think win without Larson, winner without. Oh yeah, like a Larson. A not that'd be. They should actually open that market. Winner without Larson, be good. Yeah, I mean obviously Larson or Blaney, I think is going to win, but my pick will be someone else. Um, Chase win at Texas. I don't think so. Oh, top 10. Thank you. Top 10. Byron, Cedric, Larson. Uh, Hamlin, Bowman, Reddick, Blaney, Logano. Ty Gibbs, Chris Buescher, right? Did I say that? Um, yeah, I don't worry. I didn't. Chris has been underperforming. Me, Chris. um, I don't think Elliott's winning. Gregson top 10. Yeah, AJ top 10. Yeah, I don't think it's a bad bet. You know, if you get 4.5 to 1, I don't think it's a bad bet. I just don't know that he's top 10. Yeah, I threw Gibbs in there. I don't think Elliott's maybe. I just don't think he's a top 10 car. Um, I just don't think he's a top 10 car. Come after me with pitchforks. Yeah, yeah. You have to take him make sure you take Busher at the right place. Some people got paid out twice. I have never in my life had a tech failure help me. It's only hurt me. Someday I'm actually going to win because of that. And I haven't, but someday. Better value for Logano top 10 or Logano over Bell? Ooh, that's a really good question. That's a good question. I think they're about the same. I think they're about the same. Um, that's a good question. I think that's the same. um, yeah, Logano over Bell. Here's the thing. Bell has been very bad on 1.5 tracks. Yeah, I know. Am I wrong to like Logano? Someone talked me out of liking Logano today. Can someone come up with can someone come up with a reason why we shouldn't like Logano today? Head to head 1 or 6. I like this. I do not like the 1 today. Barry over Logano today based on Squirrels would be a good one. Ooh, what are my expectations if passing is going to be super hard? Yeah. He has to steal track position. Hairpiece will fall over his eye. Why should I bet on anything today with this track? I agree, Drake. You don't have to. Winning manufacturers, Chevy, Ford, Toyota. I mean, the only Toyota I think that has any speed that we saw in practice was Ty Gibbs and maybe some Reddick, but Ty Gibbs was pretty good. Yeah. That's a good point, Big Ross, about the it's a good point. If if passing is super hard, you're just gonna be stuck back there with the squirrels. Yeah, that's the other thing too. He might try to hit the caution lottery. Last 8 races, Scotty Sud says, last 8 races, 1.5 mile tracks for Logano, one top 10. Yeah. The win last fall. No shit. That's crazy. That's a good stat. Man, that makes me hey, good job, everybody. I don't love Logano anymore. Jeez. Chipper Jones in a 22 pit. Does AJ finish in the top 10 20% of the time? I believe that's close to the implied odds of. Yeah. He has this year. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe I don't love Logano. I just can't believe he's only got one top 10 in the last 8.5 mile tracks. Whew. That's bad. And he was bad at Vegas that day, and he won. He was real bad. Yeah. Yeah. He's just gonna be a live bet guy. I think that's kind of what it's boiling down to. I think that we're gonna see a little bit of passing. I think tires will matter a little bit. I hope. But I just don't like this track. I just don't like it. Hmm. Yeah, I know. I want to bet him too, but just tough. Just a tough one. It's the third best Penske. You think he's a third best Penske car? Maybe. Yeah. If tires matter, it's going to be hard to stay out or take 2 tires. Yeah, I know. I know. If this was Blaney with this speed, we bet. I mean, well, the thing is, the difference between Blaney and Logano is Blaney has proven he can make passes. Yeah, Blaney ain't winning. No chance. No chance. It's so funny. I just feel like every race, every mile and a half, we just say like, well, Larson is going to lead a lot of laps, and then if the only guy that can get up there, if Larson doesn't beat himself, the only guy that can get up there and beat him is Ryan Blaney. Yeah, speed has not been the problem. Um, yeah, tires don't matter. Herbst versus Ty Dillon, based on practice. Based on practice, gosh, they're pretty similar. Um, I don't know. They're the same. I don't have anything on the Miami Grand Prix. I took the Antonelli guy yesterday. That was stupid. Blaney knows that Vasquez and Dwindle sets. Yeah. I I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this Blaney over Reddick with season long speed. Oh, I agree. Blaney's been way faster than Reddick. Good thing Miami GP is. I don't know. I think that this will be. I'm cautiously optimistic about this race. I don't know. If there's going to be 16 cautions, I don't want to have much money on it. Yeah, Antonelli was a great bet for 0.00001 miles of the race. Yeah, and then he was out. And then the way that race ended was crazy. Um, yeah, direct flight to El Salvador. All right. Well, not quite sure where we go from here. That whole Penske team has speed. Yeah, they do. They do. So I think Busher's probably the best bet on the board, like outright wise. Where are we sitting with him? 30-1 at MGM. Say my pick. Yeah, kid's good. Kansas next week is awesome. I can't wait. Can't wait. Yeah, 30 at MGM. Ford plus 350. Ford plus 350. I mean, you're getting Cindric, Barry, obviously Blaney. I don't know. I think you'd just be better off to bet individual guys versus Ford at plus 350. My pick to win is not Larson for everybody. And I said Busher. I think Busher's got a good chance. Yeah, you got Busher in there with Ford, Brad. I don't know. Under 17. I looked at that. Under 17.5 to win. Minus 110. You're gonna get Hamlin, Larson. Where you get hurt would be like Byron, Bowman, Byron. I guess Hocevar too, if you consider that. But you also get Cindric in there too. There's no Xfinity? Oh yeah, you're right. You're all in on Busher then? Well, I wouldn't go all in. If you're gonna go all in, maybe you bet the 5 car. Yeah, I'm not high on Reddick today. I really hope Byron doesn't win. I hate that guy. I mean, I'll call him Jimmy Johnson. I'm pretty sure he's not going to do anything if I say he's the next Jimmy Johnson. All right, let's finish this beer. Chase Elliott, 29th qualifying. Whew. Hocevar for the bank account. Cindric for Blaney at a principal. Yeah, Byron is lame. I mean, kind of like cold bowl of oatmeal. All of the Hendrick guys, kind of. I mean, Chase isn't a bundle of fun. So, all right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. Cheers, everybody. Go, hopefully we hit some bombs here and potentially, and that could happen. A lot of cautions, maybe something else. Maybe we get a great outright price live. I don't know. Yeah, kind of like Chase. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Cheers, everybody. See ya.